Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea Ali. I'm a professional makeup artist based in Paris, and in today's video I'm going to recreate the look that I did during the Paris Fashion Week on no other than Rosie Huntington Whiteley. Now I have to tell you, doing her makeup was a dream of mine, and I've been following her just like the rest of the world for so many years, and I love that she loves makeup. She is a beauty lover. I love her aesthetics. You know what? We all love Rosie. I know that. That's why I'm doing this look. This is the look that I've created on her. If you'd like to see step by step how I've created it, please keep on watching. All the products that I was using for this look, you can find them in the description down below. Now, let's get into it. This was supposed to be a look for the show, but then I knew that Rosie would go afterwards to parties or, you know, dinner, whatever. So I wanted this to be a super nice, long-lasting makeup. I've started with this primer. This is from Milk. I like this primer so much that I have one in my kit and one in my studio for myself. If you hear my baby, I'm so sorry about the noise. This primer really makes a difference because foundation will have such a great grip and also becomes super long lasting. Okay, that's first. Second, I always like to contour before anything else. I'm gonna use this contour from Tom Ford. Brush. Okay, let's take this brush. This is a Refer 18 brush. The reason why you want to contour before anything else is because I promise you the contour afterwards, it's going to look so beautiful. So I apply the contour in the usual places for myself. It's not always the same for everyone. For me, it's right under the cheek, but then this color is really nice to warm up the skin as well. You will see once I apply foundation. A little bit on the forehead, but not as much. And definitely on the chin. And then on the chin, I want to blend it a little bit downwards, like so. I let this sit while I'm doing eyebrows. If you really want this product, this is Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. If you really want this product to work and to be at its maximum capacity, you want to use it even before skincare. Definitely before foundation, concealer, everything else. But if you can remember, apply it before skincare. I'm telling you, this brush from Anastasia, the one that has spoolie at the end, but then it has sort of like a spatula at the other side, this is the absolute best. Now, the way I like to use this product is take a little bit on the back of my hand, immediately put the cap on so that it does not dry, and then take the product on the spoolie. And then I push my eyebrows up. I'm so used with this look right now that I do it automatically. And yesterday I had to do the makeup for Maria Sharapova for an event in Paris, and you know, she's not used with this type of eyebrow, and I did it on her, and she looked in the mirror, she's like, my eyebrows are different. She's got, I mean, she's gorgeous. And she's like, my eyebrows are different. I'm like, oh yeah, I used the trick. And I told her, like, if you're not comfortable, like, I can do the eyebrows like I would normally do it on you. But then she was like, no, I kind of like it. So we kept the eyebrows. I'll put a picture in here with her look. Look who's flexing with her client. I don't know, I just love the look of the eyebrows like this. If you have super thick eyebrows, you know, maybe this is a bit too much for you. But in my opinion, if your eyebrows are like thin or even medium in terms of how thick they are, I would definitely go for this. Because look at how sad this eye looks with the eyebrows. Not to mention, look how thin my eyebrows look. This is just gorgeous in my opinion. Then I use the other side of the brush, the spatula, to sort of make sure that every single hair is in place. Only now I'm going to do foundation, and I've applied this one from NARS. When you apply the light reflecting foundation from NARS and you know that you're going to take flash photography, I usually go one shade darker. I think I used Fiji on her because she's got a lighter skin than me. So first I applied the foundation where I have not applied the contour. Typically me, I forgot to contour my nose. It's okay. Okay. And then with what is left on the brush, I'm starting to blend the contour. This way is going to be incredibly natural. A little bit lower, like on the neck and on the décolleté, because again, when you're doing flash photography, when you're doing a client that you know she's going to have more like a red carpet event, or you know, just a lot of pictures taken with flash, you want to apply foundation, not necessarily foundation, maybe mix it with a little bit of moisturizer everywhere the skin is showing, because even the foundation that you think it's exactly the color of that person's skin, I'm telling you, when you do pictures, it looks completely different. So keep this in mind for yourself, or maybe your makeup artist beginner. The thing is not to have a big difference between the face, the neck, and the chest. Now the contour is there, but it's incredibly subtle. I will add a little bit of contour on my nose because I completely forgot. I would typically take a different brush if I'm doing a client's makeup, but for myself, I just squeeze the brush and it's gonna work. On Rosie, I was using the Rose Ink concealer. I couldn't find my perfect shade. It's true that I only have like 3 shades from the brand. So I'm going to mix LX30 with LX50. So I've mixed it on the back of my hand, and now I'm going to take it with a brush. This is a very creamy concealer with a lot of coverage. In my opinion, I think you would have to powder it. Like, it's very, very creamy. You either use a tiny little bit, then you spread it, or you have to use powder with it, which is something that I do anyways. Now I'm going to use this blush, which I absolutely love. On Rosie, I was using this color Heliotrope or Heliotrope. I'm not sure how you pronounce this. So I'm going to take this for myself. Normally I use Azalea for my skin tone, but I think this is going to work for me too. The blush was very, very subtle. But she made it very clear from the very beginning that she wants a super, super natural makeup. And I'm going to apply this cream bronzer in Kauai. I don't think I've used this color on Rosie. I think it was something a little bit more warm on her. I love, by the way, I love this brush. This is a number 2 from Rose Inc. And it's just so nice, you guys. Especially for blush. Even for bronzer, it's nice. These bronzers, these cream bronzers, are very subtle. So if you want me to compare it with my other cream bronzers, honestly, it cannot be compared with anything. It's a lot more sheer than everything else I have. So if you're looking for something that, if you're, let's just say you're a beginner, complete beginner, and you love to apply makeup, but you don't want to, you know, you don't want to go overboard, try this one because it's very hard to make mistakes with this. So honestly, on Rosie, I was using this powder mainly, but this for me is not enough. I need something that is a bit more mattifying than this because my pores are, you know, super large and I just need a little bit more than this. But let me show you what it would look like if I would only use this powder. Like, it's perfectly fine to use it, you know, on the rest of everywhere on the skin, but for under the eyes, for example, I prefer to use something that's a bit more mattifying, something that has talc. For the rest of the skin, it's gorgeous, so beautiful. And I did powder the whole face, not with a small brush. I usually take a bigger brush from Refer and I powder the whole face. But on myself, I like to go with this one. So this is the first layer of powder under the eyes. Again, I'm only doing this for myself because I know my skin. I know what works for me, what looks good on me. And then a little bit of Prisme Libre. She can speak French. She's flexing. And then under the eyes. Perfect. Can you get closer? Oh yeah. Now I think you can see so much better. You guys, do you see how big my pores are? No, but seriously, I've just started to use retinol again. I'll show you the one that I use. It's from the pharmacy, honestly, nothing fancy. And it's doing stuff to my face. It's like really does something. That's it for the skin, but I'm not done. I'm just gonna start applying the eye makeup. So for the eyes, I was using the Soft Glam palette. I cannot even begin to tell you how much I use this palette. This color right here, Rose Pink, oh my god, it's perfection. It's so good. So good. However, I'm going to use Tempera all over the eyelid because that's exactly what I was using on Rosie. But you know me, I use very small amount. And on her, I had the concealer acting as my primer. So basically what you want to do is use a pinch of concealer, set it with powder, and then apply your eyeshadows. The reason why that does not work for me is because my skin around my eyes is incredibly thin. So if I do that step first, if I apply primer first, or like concealer, my eyelids will look very dry. But that is not the case for everyone. So a little bit of this. Then I took a little bit of this color. This is called Glistening. This one right here. But I mean, boop, a pinch. And apply it on the mobile lid. And it has this very, very subtle glow, but not all the way shimmery, because it obviously depends on how much you use. So I really loved just a little bit of glow without having any chunks of glitter, any shimmer. It's just really, really gorgeous. The way I would describe this eyeshadow is like luminous, but obviously, like I said, it depends on how much you apply. Now in the crease, I remember that I have mixed burnt orange and dusty rose, because I thought that burnt orange was a bit too orange. However, in the pictures, because you know, these pictures are not retouched in terms of color, nobody has time to do this. Like the official pictures, it looked a bit warm, the crease, but in reality it was like such a beautiful color. So mixing together dusty rose and burnt orange, and now I'm applying it in the crease. And I wanted to lift the eye a bit, so from the middle of the eye I went a little bit higher with the color. Then with a small brush I apply the same combo on the lower eyelids, but I remember that on her it was so subtle. I think on me it looks better when it's a bit thicker. And I did not connect this part with this part so that it opens the eyes. When you connect these two together, it makes your eyes look smaller. And then as usual, I love to apply this pencil on so many of my clients. This is the Charlotte Tilbury in Classic Brown. And the reason why I like to apply this is because it blends beautifully after you apply it. It gives you time to blend. The super long lasting pencils will not do that. You apply them and then that's it. And this one, you make it long lasting by applying eyeshadow on top of it. So we kept the eyeliner very, very close to the lashes. Well, it's not eyeliner, it's just a pencil. And then with a pencil brush, I smudged it. And then from the eyeshadow palette, I took Cypress Umber, this color right here, and applied it on top. This way you know that the eyeshadow will last. You could use a brush like a pencil brush, or you could use one of these brushes. I don't know if you could see, these are flat. And this can be a little bit faster. And also it could go really, really close to the lashes. If you're a brunette, definitely go for black at the base of your lashes. But if you're anything but brunette, if you're blonde, brown, I think that black, it's a bit too much. It makes everything look very harsh. So if you're wondering why I haven't used black, it's because, you know, everything else was very, very light on her. Like her hair, oh my god, her hair. Oh, how beautiful Rosie's hair is. Hair, skin. I did apply falsies on her and I will apply falsies on myself, but first I want to do mascara. So if I keep my eyebrows like this and I take a flash photography, they're going to look incredibly light. Because the brow freeze from Anastasia has a little bit of a grayish tone. So I always go with a brow pencil. It might look a bit too dark now, but trust me, when you see the whole look, it will just make sense. I'm using dark brown on me. I think I've used medium on Rosie. I'll use this highlighter in the color Brilliant. And this is such a beautiful cream highlighter. Has no glitter. What I like to do is take it with a brush and then take the excess on the back of my hand like this and then tap it. This might not look like it gives you a lot of glow now, but I'm telling you, in the pictures it looks so beautiful. And I know it's weird that I applied in here, but in pictures it just looks really nice. So on the bridge of the nose. For the lips, I'll go with Nabla Cosmetics #1 lip liner. This is more of a rosy tone. I mean, I'm overlining the heck out of my lips, but to be completely honest with you, on Rosie, I think it's the first client that I didn't do it, only because her lips are, her natural, because she's got natural lips, are just incredibly beautiful. So they are perfect, just perfect. Also, I have to say, the natural color of Rosie's lips, they should make a lipstick. Then I go with Rose Inc lipstick in Persuasive. You guys would love this color. Look at this color. The reason why I'm applying it like this is because this has a lot of pigment, but if you just dab it like that, and actually, after I've applied the lipstick, Rosie went in the mirror and just, with her fingers, she took a little bit the excess off, just like that. Okay, so Rosie loves a good lash. She loves individuals, but you know, quite dramatic. On her, I was using Sweet Lashes, but I honestly have none left because Fashion Week literally just ended. So I'm gonna use the Ardell. Done with the lashes. Let's do a little bit of setting spray. This is very good. It really makes your makeup super long lasting and it just gives you a little glow. One last touch of bronzer before we're done. This is the Valentino, and if you haven't tried this bronzing powder, you will fall in love with it. There's one thing that you should know about me is that I hate volume. I hate volume on my hair. I know that most people love it, but I think I look so much better with my hair you know, like no volume in here, like just very tight in here. Why is it that it won't stay? You know what? All this hair I should be very grateful for. I cannot even begin to tell you how much hair I have growing right now. Like all of this is just baby hair. This is a dress that I just bought from Iro. Very pretty for like a special occasion if you love a nice print. Alright guys, this is the look that I've created on Rosie Huntington with Lee. Thank you so much for requesting this look. Let me know what other makeup looks you would want me to recreate. A lot of you requested Tilan and the eye makeup that I've created on Amina, the one with the very whitish eyeshadow in the inner corner. That was really pretty and very easy because I also want to recreate stuff that are easy. If you want to follow my journey as a makeup artist or as a mom, because I post quite a lot on my stories, check out my Instagram. A lot more makeup looks on my TikTok, so make sure you follow me in there as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Guys. The powder just... Let's put back the powder. I'm a little disappointed, NARS. I'm so annoying. This NARS powder, what's going on? The powder is gone, by the way. Said it.